Chelmsford Chess. They deal with homelessness and how they can help it. And,
Thank you very much. Okay, so I have a presentation and it isn't working, so apologies for that. Right, okay, so my name is Rob Saggs, the Operations Manager of Chelmsford Chess. Chess stands for Churches Homeless Emergency Support Scheme. It started up, I think, in 1996. I've been there since 2010, and we have 27 residents that are in our accommodation at any one time. Chess has an instant access night show. I'll just give you an overview of how we operate. It has an instant access. Yeah, it's not going to work, is it?
Ruining our display.
Apologies for that. Often visuals make things a little more interesting, don't they? But Chess has an instant access 8-bedroom facility where people who become homeless can gain entrance within our system. And then there's another property just down the street, which is our annex, with 5 bedrooms. And then we have 3 other 4 and 5 bedroom houses that make up to the equation of 27. People who become homeless, whenever you see a homeless person, can we have a light on, is that okay? Yeah.
Put a light on, Fibber.
Open blinds. Obviously these would be big images up here and you'd be able to see them, but I've got one of these fantastic flash drives that are locked and I can't get into
I have
it.
seen the presentation before and it really does help seeing the presentation, but you just have to go with it.
Yeah, so roll with me, ask any questions. When you see somebody homeless on the street, what do you think? I like to have a bit of interaction, so you need to talk to me. So what do you think when you see someone who's, let's say, the un-PC word, a tramp on the street? What do you think? Say again? Do you want money?
Well, yeah, do you need anything? Like,
Do you need anything?
And you like wonder where that money can go.
Yeah. Yeah. And often, crazy enough, a lot of people think of is, anybody who's homeless, they're a substance user, whether that be drink, whether that be drugs, whether it be something or other like that. Now, when you see somebody who maybe does have a substance issue, there is one phrase I want you to remember. If you remember one thing from me coming to speak to you, remember this: there is a reason for the reason. There is a reason for that person, maybe while they're on drugs or why they're using drink. There's a reason for it. And often or not, it's because of a bad situation or something that went very, very wrong from the outset of them becoming homeless. I probably just need to ask the permission of the teacher for something in a second. So if someone wouldn't mind running out and grabbing her. There's some real life stories I wouldn't mind sharing with you. Okay, there's 3 categories of homelessness. Okay, you've got basic homelessness, which means that somebody's about to become homeless. Their residential, where they're living at present, is about to be knocked down, possibly, or there's something very wrong with where they're living. It is in a bad state of repair, so they can be at notice of becoming homeless. Rough sleepers, there's those people that you and I would classify as rough sleepers, those people that are, you see them, they sleep rough in a sleeping bag in a doorway or something like that. Then there's another one which is known as sofa surfing. That doesn't mean you're getting on a sofa and you're pretending to be a Bondi Beach boy surfing. That means you're using up your relationships, the familiar relationships that you might have with people, and you're sleeping on a sofa or something. But obviously when you have people that are doing that, you don't necessarily want them forever on your sofa, do you? Do you? No. How graphic can I be with some stories?
As in swearing,
As in people,
injections,
as in...
When you did this talk with year 10 before, for a sleepover, it's the same sort of talk.
Exactly the same sort of talk.
I think because the nature of what it's about, it's going to be quite graphic. Is that okay?
Is that okay?
Yeah.
It's not well, I won't go graphic, but there's some real stories that really do help to make the equation stand out particularly. So homelessness, there's 3 strands, remember. There's basic sanitary and health of a building. There's those that are rough sleeping and those that are sofa surfing. I think you'll probably remember that phrase, sofa surfing, won't you? Then you've got things that cause the causes of homelessness. You've got people where relationships break down. Maybe a marriage or a partnership has broken down and people who are no longer living together. We've had people come into Chess where a relationship has broken down and somebody finds himself out on the street, well, where do I go, what do I do? Very recently we had a gentleman who was married for 30 years. Sadly he did have a substance related issue, and the lady could no longer take it, so threw him out on the street. And this is a 50-odd-year-old gentleman. And I can show you, no, I can't show you a picture, but there's our night shelter. The guy, when he came in, it's a totally different environment to what you and I experience at home. And he basically would sit around the back of the night shelter, cuddled up in the ball, and just wait for, well, we close the night shelter from 9:30 AM and we open again at 7 PM. So we would just wait all that time, cuddled up in a ball, and wait until he could get back into the building. And this is a 50-odd-year-old man. So, you know, there's some real horrific stories of how people become homeless. But here's some hard facts for you. Often people who are rough sleeping, that's those that sleep in doorways.